And Kevin's a serious athlete, and he really, really trains, and he can really fight.
You ready to kick some ass?
Okay, let's go.
Hey.
Catch.
How are we gonna get through this?
Hi, Eli. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Lupe. Nice to see you.
Well, congratulations on the film. It looked like a fun film to make, right?
Thank you. It was fun. It was crazy because we were shooting the pandemic, but I think it made us all go a little loopy in the right way.
And was this on set or a soundstage? It was hard to think.
It was a mix. I mean, like we're outdoors in Budapest a lot, and it was poor Kate was freezing. Her outfit looked so cool, but man, it was cold. And then we went down in these tunnels which are real tunnels down in Budapest, and it was probably 15 degrees down there. And Florian has his shirt off, and they're running and fighting, and the stunt team. But you know, the sound stage was at the very end, just as the weather got nice. We got to Sanctuary City, so like in between takes, we were running outside and getting sun.
Now, I wanted to ask, for me as a non-gamer, I'm not familiar with the game. The third act was like, oh, cool. So who do you make it for? The niche audience who play the video games or mainstream? How do you handle that? Because like for me, it was a nice surprise at the end. Like, oh, that's really cool. But like the gamers are going to know that, right? Like what she turns into? Like,
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Well, they'll know now. But no, I think, look, you're making a movie for audiences, for general audiences. You know, obviously the game is extremely violent. It's an 18 rated game. But we made a decision early on that wasn't the movie we were making. We're making a movie that's for all audiences. Like, if I want you to be able to take 9, 10, 11-year-old kids to see this movie, and they'll have the best time. They're going to love it. So that's this experience. I mean, I tried to put in green splat in the tunnels. The ratings board wouldn't let me. But I think, you're making a movie for general audiences. That's the assignment. Is like, yes, you want to do things that the gamers will love and enjoy, but you're not recreating. If you want the experience of playing the game, you're going to play the game. If you want to see the movie, and if you've never seen the movie before, that's who we're making it for.
Right. That would be me. Because like I said, the third act was like, oh,
but the
cool.
gamers are seeing it. You know, they're obviously going to have their own opinions on how it should be done or how it should have been done. But if they love the characters and they love the world, I think they're really going to enjoy escaping into the world.
Right. And then I love Kevin Hart because we've seen him do action, but in a kind of parody kind of way.
He's never done it like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
so
wanted
he's serious.
He was serious. And he said that. I said, we talked about, Eddie Murphy going from 48 Hours to Beverly Hills Cop, or Will Smith going from Fresh Prince to Bad Boys. And Kevin's a serious athlete, and he really, really trains, and he can really fight. So you put him with Florian, who is a professional fighter, and the two of them are just incredible. I said, Kevin, the only way we're going to show people what you can do is if we just really do it. And I threw like hundreds of bandits at him. He just took them apart one after another. Kevin can learn a fight watching it once. It's really incredible. He's a gifted fighter, an athlete. And he's like, then I'll stab him and I'll shoot this guy in the head. It was incredible. It was so fun to watch him do it. He's really, really in sick shape.
Yeah, he delivered. I was kind of like, whoa, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. And we said that. And Kevin, we know what people are going to say as soon as you're cast. Let's just deal with it, address it. And the only way we answer it, they go into the tunnels. You're like, why is this guy, is he a soldier? And then at the end, you're like, oh, damn. Yeah, I get it. I see it.
Yes, I like that little surprise. And I think you throw in a kind of Luke Skywalker moment when Tiny Tina says something about his height.
Yeah, of course. There's a little, it's the way we addressed the Star Wars of it. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Shortest soldier, and then you realize why, because he's, helping her break out.
Right. And obviously, this is the most visual effects heavy movie you have ever tackled. What did you learn about this process and about yourself as a director?
I learned a lot. Yeah, it was like, look, I've done visual effects in my movies before, but the ships and claptrap, full CGI. Scott Stockdike, our visual effects supervisor, was fantastic, and there were amazing artists working on the film. But yeah, look, I try to shoot practical wherever I can until it's impractical. But it's a long process. And you got to just watch it over and over and over and over. And ultimately, as a director, you're never happy. You just like want to keep going, refining visual effects. But at a certain point, the money runs out. But it was a great experience. I got to really learn things that I'll apply to the next time I do it. But it was wild doing it.
So was it turn on or turn off? Are you willing to do more? Is it exciting?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But I think that, I made Thanksgiving after Borderlands. So, the Thanksgiving is a multi-year process. You're waiting a long time for effects and for things to get done. With a film like Borderlands, a lot of it, you don't really see it until the very end. Then it looks like Borderlands because you're waiting for this background, this mountain, this ship, this, these elements to get done. So you don't really see the finished product until the very end. And so that's what the movie looks like. So shooting Thanksgiving, what you're shooting, you're getting it in camera. So I
Yeah.
prefer getting it in camera. It's just what I like, but I certainly would do it again. But you just got to know that you're in for, it's a long haul with visual effects.
Definitely. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.